Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Everspace 2 playthrough. We have been through the settings, the options, and we have tweaked our controls. We haven't tweaked our flight controls because I couldn't guarantee whether or not the cuts was going to have cutscenes or anything when we left. So I'm still using the same sensitivities. I may need to tweak that. I've removed the dead zone from the throttle, as that seemed a little weird, but I don't know whether that's going to help or not. It's still going to be obviously 50-50 throttle, which is terrible. Devs, give us a button to activate reverse throttle. It would not take more than 30 minutes for you to code it unless you've done something really stupid with your control setup. But anyway, so yeah, as it happens, the primary point of view hat or POV hat on my throttle is being registered as an axis, despite the fact it is most definitely a digital or 8 direction POV. Because of that, I can't bind it to anything useful. So it's basically just useless. But we have compensated a little bit for it. There was 2 buttons that they weren't using on my throttle, so I've changed those to 2 devices. And the remaining 2 devices I've got on the what's effectively the start, stop and reset button on the multifunctional display on the throttle. All of my consumables are on my toggle switches that are on my stick. But anyway, let us launch. Just want to quickly... Okay, that's stop dead. That's fine. We are around about the middle. We disabled the dead zone, but there's most definitely a dead zone there still. Or did I turn it back on? I may have turned it back on. Just because it makes it easier to find the stop point. Yeah, and okay, that's around about right. So yeah, this throttle has a lock at around about 75% and 25%. So it's almost going half speed at 75%, which is about right. Fair enough, okay. Let's see. There's a container over there. That's the dock. What is that? I'm presuming... it's a hidden thing. Resources. Ooh, cargo unit. Is there a button just to equip from here? Yes. Equip it directly. Crafting. Cargo units enable you to dismantle equipment. Dismantling equipment gives you parts that you can use to craft or modify items. You will also progress in unlocking the blueprint for respective pieces of technology. A piece of equipment. To craft an item, select craft on an empty cargo slot. To modify an existing item, select modify. Dismiss. Right, there was another container over there. So the actual quest we have at the minute is to go and visit 4 separate locations. 3 separate locations and find what they're referring to as a beanie. Basically a little satellite. And we're going to need to hack or do other things to get this working again. I just like how long it seems to take for it to recognize that I put the brakes on. Oh, I didn't tell that to equip, did I? There we go. And we can't use that yet. Right. Which one's nearer? Don't think it really matters, but this one has the clearest line of sight, so let's go there first. So at some point this is going to start becoming, or we're going to be doing this a fair amount, and I will start either skipping through this or accelerating it and editing it out in post. Particularly when we've got to go a reasonable distance. At the minute they're all relatively nearby each other. Oh, we're in cruise.
I've got to get away.
Can always use a blueprint.
Okay, did I take damage from that explosion? What's the icon above our the top there? Did we level up or something? I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that icon at the top of the screen means. Let's activate cruise. Outposts. Let's avoid them if we can.
Found it. It's covered in debris. And its power core fell off. I'll plug it back in. No! Keep your distance! Too late. Stuck like a bug.
Which one do I have set up for which? That's mine set up. Okay.
How did you know it was a trap? It's called scavenger baiting. Outlaws do that a lot. Besides, beanbag...
Level up. You have reached a new level. Each new level increases your base stats, structure, firepower, precision, utility, resistance, and expertise, which will give you bonuses in hit points, damage, repairs, etc. A detailed breakdown of these stats and their effects can be found in the ship screen. You have also received a device upgrade token, which you can be used to upgrade any device to the next level.
Don't run on power cores. So, removing the debris should be enough.
I may need to add, I want to add a 1%, quite literally just a 1% dead zone to the center of the throttle. Because you can see we are very slowly twisting and turning, and we're juttering a little bit. But the smallest I could set it to in the options was 5%, which is way too much. Alright. I forgot this was the thing.
First Beanies back online. Excellent. For a proper disappearing act, we need 2 more.
Yes, I forgot that was a thing. Okay. So we're done here. Let's activate a nanobot. Level 2. We can now equip this. It is slightly better. We don't want to modify, we just want to equip it. And then dismantle this, sell this. Let's dismantle this to remember. Can we access crafting from here? We can. There we go. Craft parts. Oh no, this is just the stuff that we have, and these are the crafting recipes we have access to. That's right, that's how this works. We can make some more consumables if we need them. Okay. Let's quickly kill them so we can get a little bit more experience with flying again.
This could be a sticky situation here. Hang in there.
Just general cargo. We have. I don't know if I said yet. We have increased the difficulty up to hard. EMP missiles are probably good against shields. Any other just loot lying around? Kind of. Not strictly speaking loot per se. Energy sphere dispenser. Okay, I think that all of this is on the inside then. Oh no. Iron is on the outside. I think the dispenser is something we're going to use later more than anything else. Okay, we are in fact holding it. Where's the receptacle for this thing? Energy sockets. Oh, we've lost it. Did we have a time limit? Okay. Let's create. Did that actually open? We won't dock here just in a minute. Okay, let's get on to the next location. So, figure out which one of these two is nearer.
How
This
did you
one's
ever
slightly
end up in a
nearer.
place like this? Originally, I was stationed in the Ethan system as part of our rear guard subunit. We did some scouting missions, but really not much else.
How many were you?
Around 12. Some died, some became outlaws. 2 pals and I got out before the war got really ugly. This is where we ended up.
Feels like the edge of the universe.
It isn't, but if you squint, you can see it from here.
Rhodia.
Use some nanobots to try to make it to a nearby station. They'll patch you up there.
Oh, did we get them all? We did. They didn't drop any loot though. Boo. My ultimate is charged. I forget what my ultimate does. The ultimate is tied to the ship itself. I think it's this thing over here. Static overload. Turns the ship primary weapon into lightning guns, firing arcs of electricity at enemies and everything around them. And then the special is this. Primary weapons have their fire rate increased. Depending on the current shield percentage. We need better shields. We also need armor, but we don't have that yet. I didn't want to swap it, I wanted to put it in here. There we go. That's what we wanted. Where is the beanie? Actually, no. It's near enough that we can just boost over there. Let's use our last nanobots.
Found one of your beanies. Looks like an asteroid bumped off half of its antennas.
Maybe we're lucky and they got caught up somewhere. Hey, try running a holo scan to simulate the crash.
And what do you think I just did?
Smart man.
Let's follow this one first because we're not going to have to deal with the outlaws. He says as one of them tags me.
There's one. If the joints are up for it, you don't have to be a quirk mechanic to reattach them.
Hey, I'm trying to do some repair work here.
Drones.
This fight is way unfair.
Did I just get hit on my own missile, or did someone come up behind me? I got hit by my own goddamn missile! What the fuck? I'm not sure where checkpoints are. It's either going to be... Okay, on entry. Okay, that went better, but mostly because we used the ultimate. Which is fine, it's what it's there for. We should use it more often. Okay, let's try this again. And hopefully not bean ourselves with our own missile. Equip. EMP missile. Equip. Which one is in pursuit? Who tagged me? credit when we have loot. Let's tag this. We'll calculate that later. Okay.
Found one of your beanies. Looks like an asteroid bumped off half of its antennas.
We can skip.
Hey, try running a holo scan to simulate the crash.
And what do you think I just did?
Smart man.
Okay, we know roughly where that is. Let's grab these. Credits.
There's one.
If the joints are up for it, you don't have to be a Quark mechanic to reattach them.
Hey, I'm trying to do some repair work here.
Okay, running homing missiles. Let's switch them over to EMP.
First part fits. And there's the other one.
That all of them? That's all of them. Okay. What the devil is that? And why didn't we pick it up? Looks like gear loot. Okay. Well, since we're here, energy sphere socket. Where's the generator? The only problem with playing in first person mode, having to do this. Hey, finally a decent weapon upgrade. What we got here? Zapper. Good mix of kinetic and energy. Better than what we have. Consumes more energy, but we did just get upgrades to our energy core. Output weapons, shields boost. Let's use the all-round one at the minute. That is identical to what we already have. Did I equip the wrong one? I did do. And then dismantle. Which button is it? 3. This and this. Markman's corrosive missile will replace our standard homing missile with that, and we'll replace our standard pulse gun with that. And then we'll disassemble that and that. Okay, they made indications that they'd seen me and was coming my way, but it doesn't look like they are.
Second one's up.
Nice. One more and the show is on.
Okay, let's get out of here. Have we left anything around that we can pick up? Nope, I think we've got everything.
Why'd you call them beanbags?
That was Maddox's idea. Said they make our indicator jump around like beanbags getting juggled.
Juggled?
Man, you obviously never had to endure shift duty. Hey, Station AI, give Adam all the data you have on juggling.
Affirmative.
Huh. Didn't know we had access to an AI.
We hadn't, until I just repaired it.
Cool. And, who's Maddox?
Just some moron I used to surf with. Scrap, the filter's rattling again. Talk to you soon.
Okay, we have a dock over there. I think
Son
we...
of the beanie out there?
Don't know. I got this marker jumping around on my display, though.
Could be it. Try to follow it and keep me posted. By the way, if you need better tech, there used to be a trader around that area. Calls her shop the Flying Duchess. Maybe worth checking out.
Yep, we'll go over there in a bit, but we'll deal with the escape pod first. What kind of weapon is this? Okay, one of those weapons. The war is over. You're on your own now. Yeah, thanks, you privileged bastard. The Okra blew up Palamon Station, and suddenly all you 5-star cowards can talk about is a truce and how this war was just one big mistake. Well, no scrap. But you sure made a lot of people die for it. I don't care what happens next, if the Okra are suddenly our friends or not, but I'm hell-bent on coming back out on top. So I set up a freighter near Nimitis and stocked it with as much war loot as I could find. I even pimped it up with a bit of lizard tech. To hell with your treaties. You ran, so don't expect us to play by the rules. All this scrap is ours now. Second Lieutenant, Tuscany Park.
Looks like the pilot never made it back to his freighter. It may still even be there.
Okay. I'll have a look at that in a second. I don't think it's in this system, but yeah, we need to find a different location. We'll go do that on the way back. What have we got? More scouts. More scouts with green symbols on them. Are they around near the Beanie? I don't know. Head over to the Flying Dutchman. The subquest is on our map now, good. We got here. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. So I don't know what the little green arrow on that is indicating that we need that material for upgrading one of our perks with one of our contacts. Wiring kits. else we got? Some kind of mineable material. Switch over to the Gatling gun, just because it's a little bit easier to mine with. Okay. Okay, we just landed.
Oh, would you look at that? Customer or outlaw?
Customer, I guess. But can't you be both?
Not here at the Flying Duchess, you can't. I operate an honest business.
I see.
Say, you look like you can handle yourself very well in a situation. Are you up for some challenges? Hunting outlaws in a more creative way. I'll even throw in some reward for you. What do you say?
Let me take a look.
I think she counts as another person we can get perks from. Hanger. She doesn't have any quick repair, quick restock. She doesn't have a ship that we can buy. I don't think we can get access to new ships until next couple of quests, something like. It's mostly just telling me about new stuff. Oh, and we actually can make ourselves a new missile. EMP missiles. Make improvised weaponry. Interesting. Improvised rare weaponry. Not too worried about that. No, she's not a perk. Only pay 70% for hull repairs. Pay only 70% for equipment repairs. When below 30% of your max hull points, docking automatically repairs the hull up to whatever, up to that value for free. Increases the tractor beam range to 800 meters. Allows you to pull multiple objects at once. Getting this upgraded will be handy. It would be nice if it was omnidirectional like it was in Freelancer though. I'm just wondering, why does it say or have the plus on it? Let's have a look and invest. I'm kind of expecting that we need to have all of these, so why tell me that, or kind of indicate that I can actually complete this one when I can't? Or is it just telling me that I can complete one of these? I didn't want to do that. God damn you. Give me back my money. I pressed the button once. That needs 30. Is it saying that we can complete the cooling unit? I think that's what it's implying, that we have enough of the materials to complete one of these. Which begs the question, is completing one of these enough to unlock it? Oh, we don't have enough of this though. Yeah, I'm not sure why these are glowing green, implying that we can do something with the first one. It doesn't look like we can. Maybe it's just meaning that you can contribute something to it other than credits. Maybe that's all it's showing us. Challenges. Kill 5 outlaw scouts affected by EMP. Kill 10 drones with missiles. Kill 3 outlaw webbers while not webbed. Will give us Hunt 2 challenge, 3,000 credits and experience. Master. Alright, there's going to be an extra thing after it. 10% discount on all equipment from the Flying Duchess. Engine colour Cinnabar. Shop. What have they got? Commodity trading. Commodities all have individual price ranges depending on the system and location they are bought or sold. Their demand is indicated by the by colours red, yellow and green. I pressed that button once, damn you. When selling commodities from your cargo hold, if the commodity indicator is a high demand, you can sell them for a profit. If the commodity has a low demand, the commodity isn't ideal for selling. When purchasing a commodity from the station, if the commodity indicates a low demand, you can purchase at discounts. If it's a high demand, the commodity isn't ideal for purchase. The commodity info window shows the total price range within the DMZ as a line. This, or the highlighted segment of this line indicates the price range within the current system. Keep this information in mind when purchasing or selling commodities to maximize discount and profits. So at the minute, ramen is mid-priced. But I just don't want to keep it. So let's just get rid of it. I could also get rid of this or dismantle it for stuff. Cruise booster. I'm going to get given armor in the not too distant future, and I know it. And that's a level 1 cannon, so it's actually no better than what we have. Cruise booster is technically better. Earth wine. Okay. If I remember correctly, where is it? Head towards the noise.
Is the distractor hidden in a giant shipwreck surrounded by mines?
I do remember a wreck, but it's been a while since we had the Beanies out there.
Found it. It's infested with hydras.
That could explain the weak signal.
All beanbags are back online.
You can see that. Our base marker is now everywhere but here. You can come back to base now. I found something that can make life a lot easier for you.
Okay. Let's poke our nose around this before we head back to base.
They've locked onto me.
Good old long-range, high-precision weaponry. My kind of weaponry. I think that's a module. And I think there's loot in here.
Crap, my hull integrity's getting low.
Use some nanobots to try to make it to a nearby station. They'll patch you up there.
I did not see those mines. Let's let the shield regenerate. What did we get? Damage limiter reduces incoming damage by 30% for 20 seconds. Let's equip that to here. Equip that one. Shields are back up. Ah, right, the little red dots are mines, aren't they? I'll be more careful in the future, I will. We got a little lucky in just the way that we managed to get through. Okay, got a power core there and then a socket right next to it. Another damage limiter. Flat cannon. Probably pretty good at close range, I imagine. Although it says it's longer range than my current one. The Undisputed Kinetic Splash King Cannon. Or Kinetic Splash Cannon. Can hit multiple enemies per shot. Ah, I know, it's just a long range. I'm thinking of something else. It's not a shotgun. You fire it at long range and it creates a burst, or basically a small explosion. It's like mini missiles. Hey, upgrade to the autocannon. Let us equip that. That didn't equip. Why did I not equip? It did, it's just, it's double clicking again. Oh, we left some biomass out there. We're going to need these crafting materials eventually. We may as well make sure we have some of them now. Okay, so we'll grab this, pull that in.
Station AI, do you link?
Affirmative.
Good. Make a cross search on Maddox and Dax. I don't know their last names.
Found multiple mentions in the E-Bomb mutiny. Second Lieutenant Dexter Dax Bishar is facing murder and desertion charges after the death of First Lieutenant Gabart Voigt. It is believed he was assisted and is still accompanied by Lieutenant Henley Maddox, transferring full entry to pilot log.
A mutiny, huh?
Unknown signals are potentially dangerous.
This must be the freighter mentioned in the log entry.
That's out of range. That's not. We didn't actually kill the drone. Nanobots, we do need more of those. We just used some. Okay. Weber. Let's get the Weber first. Too far away, didn't auto collect it. Okay, more outlaws coming in. Oh, we're getting in this way. Now I know it's not there, it's through there.
It dates back to the war. How can it still have so much power? Whatever they fed the generator, it's still pumping.
Taking it over there.
Now, how to get an energy cell through that wall?
If it seems like I've done this before, this one I have done before. Okay, marksman thermogun, which I think is just a flamethrower. And another energy core.
Now we're talking.
Location 100% complete. There's a nice notice to be given that you're done in a particular location. I wonder if that notice or persists at all. Okay, let's head back and call it an episode. I kind of wished when we pick up like something like this, it just restocks this. Is there a way I can do that? I think we just have to tell it to equip. Thermogun. What's RS? It's that weird mouse wheel that doesn't work quite as well as it should do. Long-range weaponry that quickly churns through energy. Deals energy damage. There's a higher fire rate though. But yeah, it's less DPS. It's slightly more range than this thing is though. I'd much rather keep this though. I think these two are reasonable to be keeping on us for now. We'll scrap everything once we've docked. Or sell them, one of the two. We'll see as the camera slowly tilts to the left because I need to give it a 1% dead zone. Or I could just pull the plug out and plug it back in again so it resets the dead zone. That would also work. Apparently we never looted that shipwreck. Shall we actually loot that shipwreck since it's going to keep telling us that that shipwreck is there? Kill cruise. Full break. Oh. You can brake faster by hitting reverse thrust, which I suppose is a useful thing for having a 50-50 thrust.
While going through some old junk, I found some protective plating for your ship. It might give you an edge in an upcoming fight. I put it in our storage.
Okay, finally we have armor. This is why I didn't buy any. Show level and demand, that doesn't really help us. Equip.
Fitz? Dax? Who was Gabbard for?
Plating. Installing plating items gives your ship's armor to protect it against energy damage. And a second layer of protection after your shields have been depleted. Once armor reaches 0, the hull of your ship will become vulnerable. Next. Plating items automatically repair a small portion after each kill. They can also be repaired on stations or through special items or ship attunements. Attributes. Dismiss.
I wondered how long it'd take for you to look me up.
They say it was a mutiny, that you killed your superior officer.
I didn't kill him, but I didn't stop it from happening either. That war, the things we all did, it wasn't right. My friends and I, we had a plan to get out and make it all mean something. But Voight was hell-bent on stopping us.
And there I was thinking plans were for fools.
Never said I wasn't one myself. Look, I know how hard it can be to trust someone. Maybe you'll find it easier if we focus on fixing up your friend and see where it goes from there.
It's really all I'm asking.
Alright, let's start by having you head over to the Union Bridge Station and buy something called a Prime Sense STA. That's an old but untrackable scanner module. With it, we can finally see the entire system without the fleet seeing us back.
And then?
We use the scanner to look for a medical station. We loot the place, beef up our med bay, and let the medical AI patch up your friend.
What if there are no medical stations around?
Ceto isn't that small. We're bound to come across something.
I was hoping for something more solid. Well, alright. What's the name of that scanner? Prime Sense STA?
Correct. Have some faith, and I promise it'll be worth your while.
Okay. New mission. Hey, level up as well. Hit point bonus, weapon damage bonus. Device upgrade acquired. Okay, let's see. May as well save that for later. Let's scrap a bunch of this. Let's scrap the lot of this, actually. Okay, we can make energy cores now. The hangar, refuel, restock. Mark all is seen. Change rarity. Which buttons it want me to change rarity with? Ah, those ones. I suppose this is useful if you have a particular component that is so far behind your current level but you've not got a drop for it or you can't find one. And then you can just like straight up craft a new one. What about modify? Nothing to equip. So we need something. I think it has a modify slot. I'm assuming that's what that little square is in the upper right of the rectangular shield in the upper left. That section there. I assume that means that there is a modify slot. Change and equip dismantle. Can we craft these yet? We can buy more of them, I imagine. Actually, no, we can't buy them here, so we would have to craft them here. Ah, but we don't have the blueprint for a shield yet. Creates a electromagnetic pulse within 500 meters around the ship, disabling all targets for 6 seconds. Range is not so much a problem. I would prefer it to increase the length of time they're disabled for. Energize boost instantly catapults the ship forward for 2.5 seconds or 2 seconds. It's the actual map. Not the biggest thing in the world, but it is. There are multiple sections or multiple locations in each particular. Is that a star? Yeah, that'll be star. So each particular region. Story so far, characters, world, guides, tutorials, special items. Anyway, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for today. We'll come back to not tomorrow, on Friday, with more of this. We will be doing the next main quest. I think after that we unlock the ability to buy new ships, but they're going to be way too expensive for the time being. But yeah, we will leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Cheerio.